Hey guys, what's going on? This is Dao Su. Very excited today because we got a brand new Let's Play coming at you with Tropico 4. Now I know what you're probably thinking is that there's a Tropico 5, and you're right, but I think Tropico 5 is an inferior version of Tropico to Tropico 4. To me, this has always been the pinnacle of the series, probably one of the best city building, economic simulation type games that's ever been made. So I always find myself circling back to it, and I thought how much fun it would be to do a Let's Play on Isla de Hierro, that is the Iron Island. Difficulty's hard. I don't really know this map very well. I've just taken a brief look at it to make sure there was nothing too horrible about it, but it seems to be legit. So we're going to see if we can survive all the 50 years on this island as we try to keep our people happy and grow our economy. So all the settings are kind of normal. And we are going to go with Che because he has the hardworking trait, which is plus 10 to overall production, which is amazing. And if you've never played this game before, you are the president of a small tropical island, and you need to build your nation up from rags to riches by kind of exploiting the natural resources, forcing your people to labor, but also supplying them with welfare things like doctors and schools and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of typical for your city builder type game, but it does it really well. It just doesn't pull any punches. So we're going to start out off by kind of addressing probably our money situation. It's very important to look at the almanac and see just how many people we have and what their employment situation is. So let's look at the economy tab. Okay, we have 0 unemployed people, so we have to be a little careful about what we build right off the bat because we probably won't be able to stock it. However, we do need something that is going to provide us some kind of economic gain. We can't just rely on these corn farms to get our economy going. So I think the first thing we will probably build is a logging camp because that's kind of a low-tech deal that can make us a little bit of money. I think popping it right there is good. It's not too far away from the city, not too close to the city, and there's a bunch of trees right there. So we'll start with that and kind of build off of that, hopefully. Let's go ahead and turn on the normal speed. While this gets built, we will highly prioritize it. And we're going to think about probably the first welfare building that we'll build. Everything is okay right now. Religion will drop quickly, as will entertainment, and as will housing quality as more people come. So we are still 7 months out from our first ship that will bring us immigrants and also hopefully take away some lumber, although the chances of us actually getting this lumber mill up and running, fully staffed, and producing lumber to export by 7 months is not very high. I think we probably will go ahead and do a pub because that kind of keeps people happy early on a little bit. And we'll just put it over here by the Teamsters office. So we know how Teamsters like a good drink. I mean, what is it? Do Teamsters even exist anymore? I know I always see old movies about them and they're all unionized and angry, and I've never met a guy in a bar who's like, yeah, I'm a Teamster. It doesn't happen. Anyway, on Tropico, we have a fully staffed Teamsters office. And we're going to build them a nice pub. Of course, the pub needs to be lower priority compared to the lumber mill, which still has no one working on it. Oh, there's me. There's Che headed out to the lumber mill. What are you doing, Che? You got a hammer and nails? No, he's just going to increase the... I guess when the El Presidente visits, what it does is it gives you a little boost to your buildings wherever he's visiting. So I believe that will make construction faster if the people in the construction office decide to actually work. Let's turn the speed up a little bit so we can kind of get going with our island here. It does take a little while to get things off the ground. Especially establishing your economy is a little bit tricky, especially on these hard islands. So you're going to get some money from the United States and also from the communist bloc. Remember, it's 1950s. So depending on what you do, you can please them or displease them, and they will send you varying amounts of money. So right off the bat, you don't have to worry about money too horribly. but you do want to try to establish your economy, and I think this logging camp is going to be a step in the right direction if we can get enough workers. Okay, so we're still 3 months out from the ship, but I am sincerely hoping that they bring me a whole shipload of unskilled immigrants. Probably the first time you've ever heard anyone say that, but in context it is exactly what we want. So we only have one worker, Agustin Rodriguez Moises Ortiz. So they are slowly but surely becoming employed at the lumber mill. Our pub is done. We also need some uneducated females to pour drinks. And yeah, we're basically just waiting on some people to show up and take all these new jobs that we've just created. 3 there, still none there. Our population remains at 50. Probably most of the people are working on the corn farm, working in the Teamster's office, and so on. Less than a month away. I think we will, while we wait, take a look at what kind of metals do we have. Is that iron, I believe? Yes, that's iron. That is bauxite, next to an iron mine. We have another iron mine, and we have gold there. Bauxite, gold. I wouldn't say our island is fabulously rich, but it's not as bad as it could be. Of course, it looks like we cannot expand up here. We're going to have to kind of snake around. Okay, so we got 6 new immigrants. That's not great, but it's not horrible. I think most of them instantly went to work in the logging camp, and 2 of them did go to the pub. So we're doing pretty well. Our money is going to start to drop. Unless we can build an iron mine over here, which is probably what we'll do next. Even though we do not have the men to staff it, I'm kind of if you build it they will come philosophy, so that's what we're gonna do. Just like that, we'll have this iron mine up and going, and plenty of jobs for all. Bring me you're tired, you're sick. Just don't bring me you're lazy. Alright, so our happiness is of course steadily dropping, even though we built their stupid pub. Of course they want church. So how much does a church cost? Let's see, a church is $6,000, so we're going to go ahead and do it. It's got some hidden expenses though, because you need to hire a high school educated worker, which costs a little money. So we're now down to about $6,000, which should be okay because I'm hoping to have some lumber by next turn. And we might even build another lumber mill once we've got some people. So that's our only problem right now. It's just a low population. We have 4 months to wait. Hopefully we'll get some expected export revenue. Hopefully the Teamsters will bring us this lumber here. Lumber does not sell for very much at all. Well, it just disappeared. So I can assume that someone's driving it down. And we might even connect a road over here. No sense spending the money right now. We did get financial aid. The US doesn't seem to like us quite as much as Russia does. But that's fine. We'll take whatever we can get from whoever we can get it from. We don't have any allegiances when it comes to money. It's the only color that matters. Alright, 2 months away. I think probably we will, as soon as we get this running, we'll probably build a clinic. That also requires educated workers. In fact, they're more expensive because they're college educated workers. But you gotta have that. In fact, why don't we go ahead and start getting it built? It's $3,000. It's expensive, but it's one of those things. Alright, so we'll probably put it like here. And then what we'll do is we'll kind of extend this out. Sorry, sorry to you guys living in those shacks there. Can we build right through the rocks? Alright, now we've got a nice square to work with. And probably build a road that goes to the palace like so. So now we've got plenty of space to build. Except I didn't make that road quite straight. So we'll probably fix that. Looks like our boat is just about to arrive. So we might go ahead and let's do something a little risky and go ahead and build an apartment block for 7,000. That brings us down to almost no money, but that's okay. We're about to get some exports and get some new guys working. Our mine is done, so things should be looking up financially by the time the next ship rolls around. And I'm just trying to remember how you go about destroying things. I don't seem to remember. Oh well. We'll have to live with the road slightly crooked. One new foreign expert, 6 new immigrants. And I think we got back into the black finally. Not hugely so, but next go around. Next go around we're gonna have the ore exporting. We're gonna have, well, I would have thought we'd have more workers there. Do we have any people who are just being lazy? We still have 4 unemployed people. That should change. That should change in just a second. Okay, $3,500 is not much. It's not really enough to build anything off of, but it is enough to keep us going, kind of. As your money kind of ticks away as you pay for services. Because remember, this is kind of a communist place. So, like, for example, the clinic is free. Wow, I mean, can you imagine? What a third world cesspool, huh? I mean, like a civilized person, I pay thousands of dollars when I get sick. And also the church is free, if you can imagine that. I mean, televangelists would be ashamed. Alright, so we're probably going to go ahead and, never mind, $2,700 for a doctor. We're just gonna kind of hold our breath on that. Looks like people are finally getting jobs. Since there are so many jobs that I'm offering. Do we have any minerals that we're exporting yet? Any iron, excuse me. There goes a car. Hopefully he's, no, that's just a miner. Okay, so we're not in terrible shape, but we're not in a strong position either. We need to continue to grow our economy, but we just don't have the people to do it, and that's a little scary. Of course, we can build an immigration office, which is probably what we'll do next, but the immigration office is $2,500, so that's going to put us into the red right now. Not something I want to do just yet. Still can't find the bulldoze option. Is it infrastructure? Yeah, that's it. Okay. They make these things kind of unintuitive, you know. You got to kind of figure stuff out. Like, of course, the demolish button is in infrastructure. I mean, you wouldn't like make a button over here that is in a city builder, right? Anyway, it's still a great game. It has its flaws, but. Alright, so next ship's in less than a month. We are going to be getting a little over $4,000 and possibly more if we are going to get some more goods. At that point, I would like to hire a doctor, but I'm not going to do that yet. I would also like to hire another priest, pastor, I guess. They're Catholic, right? Housing quality is low, religion quality is low. Those things should go up, though. I'm not too worried about people being pissed off based on the potential we have for increased service here and increased service here. And we also have the pub. And our apartment's not even full. So, I mean, they don't have too many reasons to bellyache. We are going to be getting quite a bit of money, though. And the freighter's approaching the dock. So let's go ahead and start our immigration office right here by the docks. So it's the first thing that the new people see. Not that it really matters, but just for fun. And I'm tempted to spend, yes, I know, I have too many shacks, I know. Alright, so we got some money. We'll go ahead and hire another preacher. And I'll go ahead and hire this other college graduate. And yeah, that's most of our money gone right there. Unfortunately, college graduates do not come free. I mean, I wish someone would give me $4,000 to move to a tropical paradise and, you know, do some job. But, you know, of course, I don't have a PhD. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's the Caribbean, right? I mean, I could probably figure it out, you know. Eight new immigrants, 2 foreign experts. Do we get those foreign experts that we just hired? That is great. Wow. Okay, we did. It was like approaching the dock when we ordered them. So I guess they were dropped off by a helicopter or something right before. Okay. So it looks like our buildings should be filling up. Okay, so we're in a position now to maybe build some more of something that will help us make a little bit of money. Looks like there's no, I think this is, what is this? Let's see. Crop conditions, what do we have? Banana, blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's sugar. So we're going to start by building some sugar farms. Sugar, yeah. Great. Build a sugar farm there. Some people are protesting. What do they want exactly? I mean, who knows what they want? Got another 5 months. I would love to build a new apartment complex. But we're kind of out of money. Food quality is above 50. Housing is, yeah. Why is the religion quality so low? I guess we need to hire more guys. Yeah, okay. Hopefully the farm and the immigration office will be done soon. I guess the farm is higher priority. We do need to have our economy kind of ramping up here now, because we don't have enough money to even build housing for our people. So that is going to create a big problem soon if we don't kind of work on it. Four months away, 3 months away, and we only have $1,000 worth of goods stored right now. That's okay. We'll probably get some financial aid here. We may build a fisherman's wharf and a market, because that would help the food quality go up. But it doesn't seem like they're really that concerned about food quality. Looks like what they really want is more of these guys. So that's what we'll do. Give the people what they want. What they want seems to be religion. So we'll hire 2 new guys. And then, man, I'd love to build some more housing, but $5,000 is going to put me deep into the red. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to kind of rely on my mine and it does have some output storage. So some output storage. So come on, Teamsters, do your thing and deliver this stuff. Sugar farm has some workers, so they'll plant some sugar. It'll take quite a while before the sugar is ready. But hopefully we can eventually get some rum distilleries and start to export some rum, which is actually worth some money, unlike sugar. I forget if I can see the price of commodities. Trade overview. Sugar is at 1,000, so that's not bad. And right now we were doing just lumber, which is, it's not bad at all. No, we're not doing lumber, are we? We're just doing, I guess, does that count as lumber? If it's just being, not sure. Anyway, we should have enough soon for a new apartment, which is good because our immigration office. See, how do we get high? I guess there are a bunch of high school females sitting around just waiting. High school educated females sitting around waiting. And we've created the perfect job for them, so they're good to go. El Presidente, where are you? Can you go visit this mine here and just get these miners to mine faster? That would be great. Less than a month, 5,000. So we will build the apartment block. It'll be tight, but I think that housing quality is what dips kind of the fastest. Crime safety is also starting to dip. So I have to keep an eye on that. How's entertainment? Entertainment's okay. I don't know why healthcare and religion are so low. I mean, did we lose another one? Jeez. Still got the doctors. So the service quality will go up as their. How does it work exactly? I think as his job skill goes up, then the service quality goes up, and then people get happier. So there's only one way to go from here, and it's up. We shouldn't worry too much. I don't think they're going to be hanging me in the square yet. I'm sure that's what every dictator has said. Oh, my people love me. I'm their father. The next thing you know, there's a knock on the door. Dragged out into the street. Alright, so finally the ship's approaching. We do have some goods stored up, but not a huge amount. Just enough for an apartment block, I think. Unless you've got some, do you? You gonna make it? Yeah, you got a little bit. 2 new foreign experts and 13 immigrants. So a apartment block is gonna fill up really quickly. So many things to build, but just not enough money yet. Have you planted the sugar yet? Tell me you have. Okay, so the sugar is growing. I'd like to do another farm, but I'm really not going to have the money. But it looks like another freighter's coming soon. I guess one of our priests died or ran away or eloped with one of his parishioners. I don't know if these 2 farms are going to be enough to feed our people. I would like a wharf. Because you don't want to have to start importing food. That's when you start to lose money. Alright, so you build me a wharf there. That's not very expensive, but I am in the red. So we're already at 2,000 for the next ship, which is coming soon. So I'm not too worried about being in the red. Our apartment block, nearly done. No output storage on the sugar yet. No output storage on the mine. No output storage on the logging camp. But that's okay. 2,000's 2,000. And we are overdue for some financial aid as well. I don't know why they've been kind of slacking on that. But when we come back on our next episode, we will, yes, I know, we'll work on trying to improve our financial situation even more, and hopefully getting some financial aid so that we can increase our happiness even more and stay positive on positive terms with our people. So thanks for joining us. My name is Dao Su. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. This is the first video of a series. I'll be continuing on with updates, probably 2 or 3 a week. Thank you for joining us, and I'll see you next time.